All right.
Mic check. Coalition in the building, bitch.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check.
Yeah, baby.
Talk about it with Franjez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not in my studio today.
Nope.
We are in the Coalishun Studio.
Yes,
we have
are.
two special guests today.
Special.
Isaac, the engineer, the brains behind the whole operation.
Yes, sir.
And then the yo-yo master and rapper.
Me.
You have many names. Richie Yoyo.
Yep.
That's what I call you. Richie Yoyo.
I go by Richie Yoyo.
My man.
Richie loves yo-yos.
Richie loves yo-yos.
Yo-yo man.
Yo-yo man.
The yo-yo ninja.
Richie Pigkaso.
There's a few.
I like it. Thank you guys very much for being guests on my show.
Of course,
Thank you
man.
for
No problem.
having us at. While we're having you, I don't know how to say that. You know.
Wait.
Yeah.
We have you while you have us. What are you trying to say?
Thanks for having us. But we at our spot, so at the same time, pleasure to have you here.
Definitely. Thank you very much. Beautiful
That's
spot.
that drunk talk, by the way.
Beautiful spot. The studio just opened. It's being built, but everything is running top notch quality. Oh, yeah. Amazing.
Under construction,
experience.
but fully working, fully functioning.
Yeah.
We here and we not here at the same time.
Under construction, but fully functioning.
Yes.
I keep hitting the mic over here.
Getting too hard. You're getting the sounds, bruh.
Adjust. Get comfortable. Whatever you gotta do. So let's start off.
Need a little extra.
Richie, where were you born?
Bronx, New York, BX Borough, all my life.
Bronx, my man.
Love it.
Isaac.
Born in the Bronx, raised Yonkers and the Bronx.
Broncos,
Yeah.
man.
I like it. How did you guys meet?
Damn, how did we meet?
I used to work at Arisma Entertainment in Harlem.
Yes.
And I used to engineer, produce it, all that. And he was the Mago. He hit me up saying that you needed a session.
Yep.
And then you hit my cell phone one day, and I was home, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to make it over there. I'm here in Yonkers, though. He was like, all right, I'm pulling up.
Yep.
Made a session. That was back in 2014,
yep.
I think. I don't know.
The first official time I met you was January 2nd, 2014. It was the day after New Year's Day.
Hey.
And it was not too far in Locust. Like, first session, it was like a consultation.
Baby.
Yep. It was like a consultation type of setup, like what you could offer me. Like I wanted to get in the studio. I was still brand new. Like I had no idea how like vocals work and like how to enunciate words, how to pretty much like rhyme on record. I knew how to rhyme, but I didn't know how to rhyme like for a studio sense. And over time, eventually got the hang of it after a couple months, and I think I did one of my first shows like 3 months after our first session. And it's been beautiful bliss for almost 10 years now. Yeah. January 2nd, 2024 will be 10 years. Woo.
10 years strong.
Yeah. That's
amazing.
A decade, baby.
10 years, 4 albums, working on the 5th album.
And more. Many more to come.
Many more.
Man.
Amazing. You guys remember what you guys did that day?
What were we doing that? Oh, we were working on that's Beat with the Fat Boys, I think, at the time. Oh yeah, I forgot what it was called. The Human Beatbox.
Yep,
the Human Beatbox. That was the first beat we were working on, and I remember I first rhymed on it, and it was like I was like so shy. I was kind of embarrassed looking back at it now, and I'm going like, I'm the latest and greatest nigga that ever touched the mic. I'm like no feeling, no soul, nothing's going on in there, and then I remember sending it to my cousin. And he was like, nah, that ain't it, dog. Like, don't disgrace the family with this record. Oh, my God. But shout out to my cousin. I don't want to say his name, but shout out to you if you ever watch this.
What up, cuz?
Yes, and he was like, yo, you got to, be more alive and active. And then I know, Cauze was saying that, too, on the third time we met, try to, be man, feel good, get active, try to find your sound, and then, I was able to kill it, with a couple more sessions, and I was able to, find my way into who I am today.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Nah, I remember that, the progress was like immediate. It was like every session was better and better and better and better and better. And I feel the same way still. Like,
yeah,
the growth. Like, I've witnessed that at like full blown in person, but at the same time, like at full blown speed. I don't know. Like, it's fast, bro. You learned and you mastered. You know what I'm saying? Certain aspects.
Yep.
And you keep growing.
How you feel about him? I feel like y'all both grew together.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like I never needed to go to any other producer but him.
My man.
Like
that's a team right
I would
there,
literally
man.
wait, like when he would, like, even if he had like to renovate a studio, I would rather wait like 6-7 months than to just go to a brand new guy and learn and start all over again and try to make him figure out my sound or even try.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather just wait because I already know, like, once everything's like back in order and stuff, we're gonna be like, it's gonna be like we never left. It's gonna be like just yesterday. Like, last time I was even in the studio like this was 7 months ago, and we're back at it like we never left.
My man, that's what I'm talking about.
And then when we haven't had a studio, we'd work wherever we could. Like studios I would engineer at. I've engineered in other studios like in Harlem and Queens, others in the Bronx.
Yeah, you rented out for like an hour, right?
Something like that. And because I normally engineer there for other clients, I just bring them in there and they give me a discount. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And then we go half on it.
Yep, we do 8 hour missing mastering sessions.
And fucking spend the whole day, 8 to 10 hours.
Yep, just going in.
Order food,
get
order
high,
food, drink,
chill,
and fucking create.
Yep.
Wow. That's beautiful, man. I like that.
Yeah. We've had sessions in his basement, in my living room, like,
anywhere we had a
we
laptop and a mic, we just go off.
That's where it's at, man. 4 projects deep. I see it, man.
Yep.
That's amazing. It's really amazing. I noticed your Eminem influence. 100%.
Yes.
100%. Is he still, or is he your favorite artist?
Yes, he is my favorite artist.
Always has been since like his first album.
Like since even when he dropped like Infinite.
Infinite, yeah, the first, yeah.
First,
yeah.
Wow. And when he was on the come up, he did all the radio shows, rap, freestyling. And it's been since then, since like 98. 98, because he dropped like I Just Don't Give a F, and then he dropped like officially the Shady song. My name is. So since then, since I was like 8, 9 years old.
Yeah, those were my favorite albums too.
Yes, I love them.
His first 3 are like my favorite.
First 3 are
sadly
classic.
when he got sober, I felt like it just took a more mature route. It's just I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear him talk that. I like all types of music. I don't want to hear him say.
It's like he evolved. He evolved like
that's one of his albums, I think.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
He grew, man. He grew. He's a different man.
Yeah.
He went through some things.
Yeah. So he just talked about it in a much more different way.
Is his art now.
Yeah.
And if you
it's
fuck with it,
beautiful
you
still.
fuck with it. If you don't, you still could be a fan of his past shit and not be a fan of his new shit.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to have a lot of people who's like, yo, I like this new Eminem. I'm a fan now.
He's still going to sell records. He's still going to sell arenas. Like the way he was it's like 20s.
He built his name that high.
The way
and honestly, he probably helped a lot of people going through addiction.
Yeah.
They see him going through it and rapping about it. It's like therapy. Music is like therapy sometimes.
Yes, it is. Yes,
there you go. I know
it
you.
Is.
I know
it
you
definitely
can relate.
is. It definitely is. It's 100% therapy.
I feel
definitely.
Great. I love it.
Yo, I just sat through a session with both these guys. They recorded a whole track. It felt like 5 minutes flew by. You said it was like about an hour.
Yeah. It was about like an hour and 10 minutes because we started around like 7:15, but we ended like around 8:30ish.
Yeah. Amazing. He went in the booth. He sat behind all the keys. It was a team effort. They fucking killed it. That song is amazing.
You had a lot of insightful input too.
Don't knock your part.
Definitely.
Like
you definitely a part of that session, man. The
magic
magic was just flowing, man.
I helped the outro.
We was rocking.
Yep, he helped with the outro. That's important.
Yeah.
There's many building blocks to the track. Like
I'm honored.
And you're on it, so it's like, wow.
I'm honored. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're
I'm
honored and on it.
I'm honored and honored. My first time in the studio, and I'm already featured on the outro. I love it.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Big tangs.
So top 5, both of y'all.
Top 5. It usually varies for me, but usually it's I put Big L, then I put Method Man, then I would put Redman, then Busta Rhymes, and then Eminem.
Wow, Busta Rhymes over Eminem. I respect it.
Yep.
Because without Busta Rhymes, there would be no Eminem.
It's like they have like the same type of character. They just rap different.
Yeah, 100%. They're different artists, but they tap into that like goofy side
yes,
of them.
and
they just let loose.
I love goofy raps. I love rhymes that make no sense.
ODB.
Like stuff that rhymes. Yeah, stuff that rhymes together that shouldn't rhyme together.
Yeah. Who else? Fucking Andre 3000.
Yep.
What's your top 5 though?
I wouldn't have an order.
But
no
order.
You know, I would definitely there's so many.
DMX.
Well, you know what? DMX definitely. He influenced a lot of stuff. Like when I was growing up, like his music influenced a lot of my production, a lot of my engineering, as well as songwriting, because I used to songwrite both for myself and other artists. And definitely, especially X in his prime when he first came out roaring, you know what I'm saying? It was, pun, got it, because the lyricism was something that like I definitely wanted to emulate. Yeah. In any verse I tried to, you know, like especially the fast ones, like with the tongue twisters, man. Him, Twister would also be in that category.
Yeah. When he was tongue twister,
man, like the way they would spit and make sense. So many words in a bar, like is amazing.
It is.
And then to stay on beat is a whole nother thing. Like that's art, story, passion, like lyricism. Like is so.
You mentioned Twister. Twister's in your top 5, you think?
He might be top 10, but you know, Biggie, definitely. Man, I wish we had more.
Yeah, of course.
I wish we had more. It'd be even easier to say, cause his man. Woo! I ain't even gotta say shit. Yeah. Y'all already know.
100%.
The locks.
Oh hell yeah.
The locks.
You're ready over 5.
That's it.
Look at
That's
that.
it. The locks, bro. The locks.
See, my boys opened up for Jada
The locks
in Florida like a couple days ago too. That was
really
dope. Yeah.
That's
the locks.
amazing.
Good shout out to Johnny Floss and Debonair. They opened up for him. They're one of my boys.
My man, that's awesome.
Yep.
That's very good look. Very good look.
Very good look.
What got you into yo-yoing? The first.
Like the first time, I would say I was around 16. To make a real long story short, I was in high school. I got bullied a lot.
For yo-yoing, or this was
not before yo-yoing.
Oh, okay.
So it was like I got bullied. I got chased around school. I got constant. I always had to look over my shoulder when it come to like going to class or anything. And I remember going to like Toys R Us and just randomly buying like off like one of those racks, like the Duncan Imperial yo-yos, just buying it. Because I originally went there to get a video game. I forgot which video game because this was like 2004. And, you know, PS2 was just like kind of heating up. I forgot which game though. But I remember buying the yo-yo and then playing with it after I got home and then just left it on the table for like a week. But during that week, I got like bullied super bad. Like I remember getting jumped in the locker rooms.
Shit.
I remember accidentally running into this guy playing baseball. I headbutted him, and his nose started bleeding like crazy. His white beater became like a red beater.
Shit.
And I remember he got up and he punched me in my head. I had a ring mark on my ear for a whole week.
Dang.
So I was like super messed up during that time, and I remember going in my room and seeing that same yo-yo that I didn't play with for like a whole week and just started playing with it, and it just made me calm, and it gave me like some type of peace, like just being in my room alone, just going like this all day. And, you know, went further down the rabbit hole. YouTube was just like kind of starting at that time because I think it came out like 2005-ish. But I was watching yo-yo websites, all these contests and stuff, and I've just been exploring it for 19 years now. And that's the origins of my yo-yos. Came from a dark place.
I love it.
So if you had to give advice to a kid getting bullied right now, because bullying exists forever, it will exist forever.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So for a teenager or anybody that's getting bullied, what advice would you give them? The yo-yo obviously helped you out, but every kid's not going to play with yo-yo. A lot of kids are actually addicted to their phones.
Yep.
What deep real advice would you give somebody?
A real deep advice I can give to somebody is, you know, well, I should take it from you. We're all only here for a brief moment in time. So whatever you're doing right now, whether you're like feeling down, you feel like the world's not going your way, you can either make it your way or the world's going to make it for you. Like, everybody in this world has two lives, and the second one starts when you realize you only have one.
You made that up, or is that a famous
I got
quote?
that from somewhere. That's a famous quote from somebody.
I've seen that on the internet somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
On FB or something. IG.
Damn.
Yes.
But yeah,
it's one of those.
deep, though.
It's one of those
That
quotes
shit's
that
deep.
like says,
That shit it
truly
hits,
made
and
me
you're
impact.
like, oh shit.
It's one of those quotes that truly impacted my life.
Yeah,
God damn, I like that. I like
definitely.
that.
Drugs. I'm just killing the dead air.
Oh, I thought that was your advice.
Oh no, no, do drugs, kids. Don't follow me. I'm clean.
All right.
I'm one beer. I'm half a beer and I'm already drunk. I don't condone nothing. If you don't drink, don't drink. Maybe one weed here and there, but no drink.
So weird. No edible here and there.
Here and there. Maybe shrooms, but do that like do that when you're young. When you're old, it feels weird.
You old already?
I'm old enough. Like my 20-year-old body could take it more than my 35-year-old body.
You got a long way to go, bro.
So I gotta get the next level weed. What's the next level shrooms at? You know where they at? You know where they at? You like you know where they at?
Yes. You hear the man?
We'll talk after.
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk after.
We'll have a meeting.
Yeah,
Conference call about
all right.
possibilities.
Yes.
Yo, how did you learn how to engineer?
I was always a musician in one way or another. I used to play the piano when I was a kid. I used to sing in church, Spanish Pentecostal church. I used to play the piano in church. I used to sing R&B on the school bus in elementary.
My man on the school bus. Oh, you trying to get a girl or something? What are you singing to?
It was just a thing to do back in the 90s in the back of the bus.
Playing
the nigga
Freak
with the-
Me by
The
Jodeci.
nigga with the highest, flyest voice had the bitches, bro. That's
I'm
just
so
what it was.
horny.
But, you know,
That's hilarious.
my older brother was a DJ. He was always playing music in the house. You know, we had a little apartment. It's like he playing his music. It's blasting the neighbors could hear it. You know, that type of shit. He used to DJ block parties. He used to DJ bars, clubs, house parties. You know, like he was the man. You know, me and my younger brother used to help him carry some crates when, you know, once we was big and strong enough. We used to hit up some of the spots with him, you know, places that, you know, nobody under 18 should be or nobody under 21 should be in. We was mad young, just helping him carry crates, you know. Yeah, he would DJ. We fell in love with all types of music. All types of music.
And he's here.
Whenever he would be in the whip, he'd be blasting music, partying. It was always music party. So to me, like that's the way. That's life. Music is life. You know, and that's how I always feel. Like music is life.
So how did you like actually start? What was that first time?
When did Coalition become Coalition?
I started when I was in high school. I I hit puberty. My voice changed.
My man.
I couldn't sing no more. My voice changed. So I started rapping. Because I used to always write poetry and song lyrics and shit. I was a romantic ass motherfucker.
My
you know
man.
what I'm saying? But I really used to just write my fucking hardships sometimes, you know? Used to be pissed at the world. Fuck the world. I would write that shit down.
Therapy.
You know, it's a release. That release turned into poetry. That poetry turned into songs. Then songs turned into me rapping and singing sometimes. But I would really do the singing parts and get other singers to sing them. And then I would start by in the computer. Back in the day, it was sound recorder. You could hit sound record and it would record 2 minutes. We would get like a loop. and because in it, it had a little piece where you could just cut the sound and save it as a track. You save the perfect loop. You could loop that shit over and over again. No, you know, in the computer, it ain't skip. It just kept playing.
Yeah.
Play that, hit sound, hit record, connect the little fucking aux mic to the back of the computer and a little bullshit mic with one of these phone things on it. We was making tracks.
Yeah.
I started learning how to do it better and better. Karaoke machines. I used to take karaoke machines, record the tape, and then fucking put the aux cables connected to the computer, record it, and make a whole track on the computer so I could put it on a CD. Now get a burner, get CDs, and it started like that. And it started with me and my brother, then me and my cousins, then me and my friends, my neighbors, the hood, you know, like that. And now all of a sudden I'm an engineer. Might as well turn my room into a studio, and that's what I did. Me and my homies got wood, built a whole booth, fucking soundproofed the shit out of it with mad blankets and fucking audio mute sheets and foam over it. That shit was the hot box, yo. They called it the oven, but it looked like a big ass fridge. Motherfuckers used to call it the Urkel machine, you know, when he used to go in and turn into Stefan Urkel. Yup. That shit.
Stefan Urkel.
Yep.
Yo.
That was the man.
Yeah,
That's
and
hilarious.
it was just like a little 3.5 by 3.5 square foot booth with a mic on the corner. Foamed out, but you know what? The screens from outside of that door didn't make it to that mic. Woo. I was the best engineer on that block.
Nice.
And I had clients coming from fucking Long Island, Queens, Philly. That was my thing. So it became like that, and it turned into Cool Letter Pro. It turned into fucking. It was all these programs, Sonic, Logic, Pro Tools, FL Studio. Back then it was just Fruity Loops.
FL Studio, I definitely know that
Full
one.
studios.
I learned how to record on all them shits. Once I was able to get my hand on the fucking full-blown version, I'm almost done with this one.
I'm like,
Once I got my hand on the full-blown version of Pro Tools, it was over. Now I was charging. Now I was charging.
Now I'm that.
So I would say officially in 2005, I became a pro engineer because that's when I started charging for sessions and getting booked at studios. And I started interning and just coming in like, yo, I know how to engineer. Like, yo, what's good? They were like, all right, we got like a couple of clients that want to book a session tonight. You ready to do it? I'm like, let's go. Fucking doing sessions at 3 a.m. Fuck it, my mom worried about me and shit. I'm like in my young 20, 18, 19.
Yeah.
It was, I made just 21. I was getting it in.
So you
And I learned how to fucking be a fucking engineer, and
Fucking
I
be a
learned
fucking
how to
engineer.
I learned how to make my own beats. And it started with the learning how to loop, and then learning how to mix different loops together to make a whole beat. Like I would loop a fucking a kick and snare track, and then loop a violin intro part, and then mesh it all together, get a bass line, and turn it into a beat.
So you just taught yourself, pretty much?
Yeah, I taught myself. Then I went to IAR, Institute of Audio Research in Manhattan.
Oh.
But I was already working at studios as intern, shit like that. And I got my the certificate. It was like a 9-month course. Got that. I actually had to stop halfway because of life, and get back at it a couple of years later. But finally got it done. Got my certificate, diploma for audio production and engineering and recording. I believe that's what it says on some shit. And I just kept working at more studios and my home studio. And of course, like, you know, with life being life, I had a lot of jobs in between. But never stopped doing my thing, you know. And now we back here. Now I got this studio again. We working. Official session now. Doing a whole podcast on it. We ain't even done. This is only like 80% done.
So much more to go.
Yeah.
Yo, advice for aspiring yo-yoers.
Advice for aspiring yo-yoers.
Because it looks fun. People say, I would love to do that, but they don't know what it really takes.
Yep.
So advice for someone that really wants to do it, that wants to start.
It's going to take 1,000 mistakes to get that one perfect trick. So I've had many knots. I've lost many yo-yos. I've dinged and scratched so many yo-yos.
Bunch of them shits whizzed by my ear a few times. I was shook too, like, oh.
Yes.
Them shits just, and they make a little metally sound, like,
Yes.
like a sword swinging.
Let's see. There was like a quote, a difference between like a novice and a professional. I'm probably saying this wrong, right? This is how it goes. It's like a novice is somebody who practices so they get it right. A professional does it. A professional does it till they can't get it wrong.
I like that.
Wow, that's deep.
I like that.
A professional does it so he can't get it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. That's deep. That's two deep ass quotes you dropped so far.
Quote
I
master
like it.
too.
That's all I do all day.
Just check his IG. He's the meme master as well.
Yep. I do a lot of stupid stuff sometimes.
Some of your reels be going viral sometimes.
Yeah, from time to time they do. Time to time, not all the time, but when they do, I'm like, oh damn, that's cool.
Yo, advice for aspiring engineers.
Just start. Learn as much as you could learn. Practice as much as you could practice.
Yep.
Fuck up as much as you could fuck
Yep.
up. You know, I've definitely fucked up programs and hard drives and computers and learned from that shit.
Yep.
Now I can, because I back everything up. Everything's you know, synced in like various ways, and I make sure that. And the artists always have their tracks as soon as the session's done. As long as you pay, of course.
Study the greats and become greater.
How about advice for aspiring rappers?
Study the greats and become greater.
Echo.
I like it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
You mentioned this. I think it's like a competition here or something about being an artist 24/7.
Oh yeah.
Very interesting. What is that about? Like could you describe what is the answer to that question for them?
Well, my personal answer is like no matter what you're doing in life, you're 24/7. You're creating something. You're thinking about creating something. It could be 3 a.m. You wake up and you're creating something. You could be at work, like just sitting there thinking about creating stuff while you're supposed to be working. You could be eating lunch, like just taking a bite of something in that moment. Oh snap! I got a dope idea, or I got something creative I'm thinking of. You could be with your girl, like on a date, like watching a movie, and you're like, oh my god, I got a great idea. You can be in a little car accident and walk out of that car accident and be like, oh my god, that was crazy. Oh wait, I got a great idea right now. Like you're forever. Everybody is an artist in their own unique way. You're never stopping. Like I feel like until the moment you leave this earth, you are an artist. Like that's really like I took in powerful dumps in the bathroom and just like, oh snap, that would be great.
Great inspirational seat. It is, honestly. You have time to think.
Like fuck the King's Throne. I'm on a toilet.
Quiet from the world. And sometimes your thoughts are like, hey, all right, nothing to do. Back to creating. Let's go.
So that was my partially kind of like the response I gave him in less than a minute.
What's your writing process?
It kind of varies. Like sometimes I'll be doing nothing and I'll just think of stuff like writing like on my phone, like here and there. Like I don't. Sometimes it might take me like maybe a full probably 3-4 days if I'm really focused. But sometimes it'll be mixed. Like I'll have like 2 bars and then I like just let it sit there. I try to think like, well, let me at least get like 2 or maybe 4 bars a day. So I'll just like spread out. So it'll take me like maybe 2 months to write one song. Or those rare moments where I'm like sitting there hearing the beat and I'm like, oh my God, the creativity's overflowing. And then I magically write like 16 bars in like 15 minutes. I'm like, oh shit's hard. And then like I'll have like a complete song in like less than an hour. So it varies. Like it hits me differently. Again, like it hits me what I'm eating, fucking, or shitting, or
yeah. Inspiration comes anywhere.
Comes
man.
anywhere.
Yeah.
So it hit me at the
just
most,
like Rich.
It just randomly. It's just random for me.
Amazing. How do you guys work on your mental health? Mind you, this is also just advice for people. It's not like we're just digging in. The viewers actually can take from everything I'm asking you.
Okay. Let's see. My mental health. Like, I mean, it's just a matter of just taking a day away from everything. Like, sometimes I'll like just put the phone down. I'll be off social media for like a whole day. I won't really take any calls. Like, I'll get a text here and there, and I'll just like respond tomorrow. And I'll be like, I just needed a day. I was just relaxing. Sometimes I'll just look up at my ceiling and just think of like nice things, or like mostly food. I mostly think a lot about food. That's like my space. It's just thinking about stuff that
Food
makes me
is
happy.
a lot of people's happy
like food.
place.
Or I usually, or sometimes I'll go for a run. Like I'll usually run around my block. Like I'll just get some shorts and just start running. Like, cause I live on an area where you can run all the way down there, a nice little channel, and I'll just sit there and look at the channel, all the boats and nice houses. Just think, leave my phone. I don't even have music sometimes with me, and just relax. Just finding a space that's myself and just away from the world.
100% the run exercise. 100% is amazing for your mental health.
Yes,
being by water, like you said, 100% amazing for your health.
Anyway,
being
nature.
outside, being outside in nature, 100%
You're
amazing
part of
for your
nature.
mental health.
You need nature.
Yep.
You need to breathe nature's air.
Yep.
You need to interact with nature. You know, because that's what we are.
We are
a
nature.
Part of. We are
100%.
part of it. We're not separate from it.
Yep.
You know, just because we could build shit. You know what I'm saying? Ants could build shit.
Yeah.
Termites could build shit.
Sometimes some animals build
You know what
stuff
I'm
from
saying?
actual
Birds
shit.
build nests, you know what I'm saying? We just build differently. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you do for your mental health?
I talk to myself in my head in my own voice, and I make sure that it's my voice talking to me and not nobody else's perception of me or memory of anybody else's voice talking to me. That's a big thing, because you know, you let somebody else, the way they talk to you, get in your head, and that's what you're thinking, and oftentimes, like, subconsciously, it's just back there, and you start thinking like that, like that's what it'll take you down. You gotta know that you're the one. You know who you are. You know what you are, and you gotta talk to yourself like you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to. You love yourself, and you gotta talk to yourself that way, because it doesn't. No matter how anybody else is gonna talk to you, talk to yourself like you love yourself, and none of that shit would matter. It won't matter at all.
Beautiful. I love it.
And of course, music.
Yeah,
Music.
I thought you guys were going to say like
Music is my
music. When you said go deep, I was thinking like outside of music. I was like, what really?
As soon as I get a chance to, I go create some music, or write down ideas for some music, or voice notes for some music, hums and melodies, lyrics, everything.
What religion do you guys practice in your childhood? Coming up, like,
I mean, Catholic.
You too?
I grew up Pentecostal, going to church like 4 nights a week. Almost a damn full day on a Sunday.
Damn.
It was crazy, but yeah. But I would say that To me, religion is just separation and labels and organizations is systematic, and we are spiritual and nature. We have to be one with nature. God is nature. God is everything around us. God is the whole entire planet, the whole entire solar system, universe, everything. We have to be one with all that. And nothing outside of what nature is matters. It's just synthetic.
So what are your guys' relationship with God today?
Makes me happy that I'm here. Like, it's always nice to know that there's like a reference, just knowing that there's something more important, something bigger than me that's out there and looking over me and kind of subconsciously guiding me to like who I am and what I want to do with my life.
Man, I was just so fucking focused.
Like,
can you please repeat the question?
Look into my eyes.
I'm like, yeah, bro. I feel everything you say, bro. I forgot how I was supposed to answer this shit because I'm like, you got it, bro. Like,
Got it.
I don't even know what to say
I don't do
on
that,
top of that.
and I don't even do that many interviews in this
that.
life. So
Can you repeat the question?
it's very
Maybe
rare
I
that
have
I'm
a
like this.
Different,
It was what's your relationship with God today? Because I know you explained how you feel about religion. But
I'm
Jesus Christ is
eternally
mine.
grateful to God because I'm nothing without God. God is within me. I am a part of God. God is everything. I am a part of everything. I love God. I'm grateful. I'm happy to be here, yo. I'm fucking happy to be here. I love y'all motherfuckers.
love you
Y'all
too,
know
bro.
that?
Love
Yo,
y'all too, bro.
This studio, like this podcast, look, I'm happy to be here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Be happy to
I
be
love
here.
y'all, and I love y'all. Just know
Love,
that.
love,
Love
spread
is
love.
everything. Love is everything. Spread love. Spark change. Spread love.
Yeah.
That used to be a hashtag I used to post all the time. Spark change. Spread love.
I used to always put spread peace, love, and happiness. I used to use that hashtag a lot.
Yeah.
It's all about love.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, it's all
that's
about
what
love.
it is.
All about love.
If it lacks love, I want nothing of it. You know? There's a lot of hate out in this world. There's a lot of evil out in this world. I want no parts of it.
Nope.
And I don't condone it, and I won't support it, and I definitely won't fucking promote that shit. All I'm gonna promote is love. Love and music.
Love.
Smoke some weed, have some beers with your people, love your family, love your friends, you know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do, and love life. Like every day, wake up because you have breath. You woke up. Yo, that's fucking amazing. Like, be grateful for that shit.
Yes.
100%. 100%.
100.
When you guys think of success, who is the first person you think of?
Damn, my brain. Success. Damn. I never really thought that.
Want to go first?
You want to go first?
To me, that shit changed as I grew.
So right now,
My dad.
talk about it. What about him?
You know, he came from nothing. He grew up like on welfare. He had older brothers, sisters. He was the 7th of 8 kids. His dad died when he was young, like he was only 9. And God, R.I.P. Grandpa. Never knew him. He died 20 years before I was born. And his mother recently passed away about a year ago. God rest her soul at age 99.
God bless.
Yeah, so had a great run in life, and watch him. How my dad has been through life, from being a security officer to being one of the top security directors in New York for New York hospitals, is like something to really admire. And he's been one of my biggest supporters of music. Like, always the first one to hear my record and give me his opinion. Even if it's bad, he'll be on like, "Oh, it was ass, son. Sorry." You're disgracing
Yo,
our name
I love
with
your
this.
pops, bro. I
Like-
love your pops.
Like
Definitely.
sometimes they'll mess with me like, oh, you ain't my son. Well, I don't rap like this. But he's always supported, like, you know, coming to showcases and stuff like that. And still, there's been times we've done showcases past like almost like 12, 1 in the morning, and still both go to work together and like getting ready for work at like 6 a.m. Barely get any sleep, and just both of us knocked out at work.
Yeah. I would say out of all the shows I've been of yours, the person I've seen the most has been your pops.
Yep, like even my own friends, like I've known for years, and like people I ask to come to shows will be like, oh, I'll let you know, and then it's not their fault. You know, we all got lives, and you know, you can't force nobody to come, and I would never force nobody to come. If you can't come, you can't come. It is what it is. I'm still gonna do what I do, but for him, you know, somebody who's already now 64, full-time job, planning on retiring soon, and still makes time to drive all the way with me to Brooklyn from the Bronx in the middle of the night to be there like 3 hours and then go to sleep. That's true. That's beyond love right there, and I appreciate my dad every single day for that.
I hope to be that type of pops for my son when he gets to that age.
That's amazing. God bless. Like, your father sounds amazing. Yep. Very supportive. Be supportive of your kids.
Yes. Support your kids. Support your kids.
That means the world to them.
Because they're watching and they're hearing. They're gonna pull some of those those ideals and like mannerisms you have, and you want to make sure that you want them to be better. You want them to be way better than you in anything in life. You want them to be successful. You want them to grow. You want them to absorb everything they can that's always positive in this world. So try to be that light for them.
Yeah, support them.
And I don't even got kids, so I'm saying that.
That's sad because he doesn't have kids and he has more wisdom than parents out there.
Yes, definitely.
That's sad, kind of. But please take this advice.
Take the advice.
Kids are very important. They're the sponges.
Yep. Even if you don't agree with your support, and support them in a way that could direct them like towards the correct way, or towards them learning from mistakes, or learning from others' mistakes and correcting themselves. You know, either way, like support in that healthy way.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a fact.
And who do you think of with success? When it comes to
success, I see it every day with my homies. I see it every day with my family, my older brother, my best friends. When they lock in on a house, when they upgraded their car, you know, when they got a promotion. Like, to me, like, every day you should have success in your life to keep you motivated, to keep you going, to keep you looking for more. And you should see that within your circle. You should see that within your immediate world. People having little wins, and you should feel that gratitude, because that's going to bring that to you. You're going to get those wins. Don't hate on nobody. Like, you see somebody having little success moments, praise, like really use that to your advantage. Like, feel grateful for them. You know what I'm saying? Because that'll come to you and better. You know, that's how I feel about success, and love. I see it every day. I see success every day, and I strive and aspire to be successful every day in one way or another.
That's beautiful. I like that. As a kid, what did you guys want to be when you grew up?
A stockbroker.
No way, as a kid?
How? Why? No.
Oh, as a kid. Oh, I thought you meant like in high school or something.
As a kid.
As a kid? Oh, I wanted to be a fireman.
Okay, I'm about to say
different than that stockbroker.
Yo, imagine that shit on playground, sliding down the slide. I can't wait to be a stockbroker.
I want to be a financial analyst.
What you talking about, son?
Nigga, we 5, no? All right, but fireman, yes, I want to be a fireman.
How about you?
I wanted to be a Ninja Turtle, bro.
My man.
I would go to recess with my book bag on and a big ass belt, put it over like that was my shell. What the hell? And I would look for other people like, yo, you want to be a Ninja Turtle? You want to be a Ninja Turtle? We ended up having like 4 Ninja Turtles and a Master Splinter, and then some girl to play April O'Neil. I don't even remember what our episodes was about, but recess was just recess. We would chase each other, fucking like playing like we was playing with the weapons, size, the nunchucks.
You started it, right?
Sometimes I started it.
No, I mean the whole idea.
Oh, yeah. Because I would go to school with the fucking book bag. Because me and my brother, that was all, we would, Ninja Turtles, He-Man, Thundercats, those were all shits right there. And Looney Tunes, too.
But like, you orchestrated it. You're the producer, bro.
Yes.
Your mind is built.
In that sense, yes. In that sense, yes. And I remember that.
Part of you.
I remember that one time the next year, I started it up. Nobody wanted to go. Like, it wasn't the same. It was a rap.
Everybody grew up.
It was over. And that was on the first day of the next year recess. I'm like, nobody? Like, I look stupid.
Indeed, though.
Yeah, I didn't want to go to recess after that for a while. But, you know, shit it is what it is. You live and you learn. Couldn't be a Ninja Turtle no more. Then I wanted to be an NBA star. Found out I was too fucking short. But I still tried, and I made several basketball teams. I was all right.
That's success right there.
Yeah. I didn't make the fucking, the school team, but I made the church team. Hey. And
Play for the Lord.
I made the PAL team. Hey. Not really. They just threw me on. Like, yo, we need another guy, but like, it got to be tonight. I started playing. They gave me a T-shirt with a number on it. Rock with them for months. I had mad fun, though.
Richie.
Yes.
What are 3 things you need to be happy?
Damn. 3 things I need to be happy. Yo-yoing, music, and sex.
Yo-yoing what?
Music and sex.
My man.
Keep it casual.
How about you?
3 things to keep me happy. Me in this studio. That ain't 3, but that's 1. But I'm going to count it as 3. Because that's me at work,
me studio
me at
here.
home, and me in heaven.
Me studio here.
What's the most exciting thing you guys ever did?
Most exciting thing I ever did. Went to Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the best thing about that trip? Because I've never been. I'm very intrigued.
They're very clean to a certain extent. Like, I went to Osaka. Tokyo's it's very dirty. Like, they don't got, like, rats. They got crows. Like, there's not like rats in the streets. Like, you'll see crows on, like, bags, coming out of bags and stuff.
Dirty-ass crows.
Yeah, it's a little weird over there. And that's like in Tokyo.
So they crows
that's
is
like the city
pigeons?
part. Yeah. That's their pigeons. Their pigeons are crows. But when I was in Osaka, it was, like, super clean. Because that was, like, more of the business. It was, like, semi-tourist. It's the commerce part of Japan. Mm-hmm. So it's, like, more buildings. They have museums. They got, like, nice hotels and stuff. But I mainly went there for a World Yo-Yo contest back in August. Man. And it was dope. I had a great time. It was one of the best moments of my life.
Nice. That sounds amazing.
This guy's amazing.
I had never been to Worlds until this year, shockingly. I could have went every other year. Mind you, they always had it in Florida, and they always had it in Ohio, and I never went.
Wow.
But I went to Japan as my first World Yo-Yo contest.
The furthest place, you said that?
Well, the first place.
Look at a better trip.
But next year's Cleveland. Next year's in Cleveland, I'll be there.
All right. Now you're open to it.
Yes, I'm open to now. Shout out Ohio.
How about you? What's the exciting thing you ever did?
Man, the Mayan pyramids in Guatemala, in Belize, and southern Mexico.
Damn.
And yeah, Mayan pyramids, Mayan ruins. Old what's it called? Like a mini blue hole thing. It's like a, I don't know. It's like a in the jungle type of mini lake that comes off of a river and it goes into a cave or some shit. And then like you swim like right at the mouth of the cave. It's crazy because it's like there's a certain point where you just can't see nothing but blue.
Cenote?
It's kind of like a cenote, but it's really like it's a river that goes through a cave, so it goes under a cave.
I want to look that up now.
And they call it the mini blue hole because there's another blue hole
Google the mini blue
in
hole.
the Caribbean Sea. That's a part of Belize. And divers go into scuba divers
Subterranean.
because it goes pretty deep. It's like it's just like
amazing.
so like over if you fly over it like a helicopter, it just looks like a big ass blue hole in the middle of the sea. And it's like a cave.
They call it like subterranean rivers.
Mayan temples, Mayan pyramids, Guatemala, El Salvador. I haven't been to the ones in El Salvador, and my mom's from El Salvador, so I'm trying to go.
Hell yeah, that's
motherland. So
motherland.
I'm trying to go right there to those pyramids because I've been to El Salvador definitely, but I've never been to the actual pyramids over there, the Mayan pyramids. And I love learning about all that. It's a part of our history. You know, my mom's side of the family, they're all indigenous to the land.
Hell yeah.
So they come from the Pipil Indians and the Mayans. You know, so I love learning about it, and I want to learn and visit more Mayan sites. Definitely.
I want to go to India.
Yes.
Yeah?
That too. Yeah,
Really?
they have very similar temples.
Yep.
The Mayans and the Indians.
But why you want to go there?
Oh, yo-yos.
Really?
Yeah,
What do you mean? Like they have
They have yo-yo
a big community out there?
They have a emerging community.
All right.
There's
Oh,
recently
nice.
yo-yos from like on Instagram
Japan,
that been hitting me
China,
from
Asia.
India recently that I would like to meet and connect with out there.
I like it. As you guys get older, what has become more important and less important? Whoever wants to go first.
What's become more important? My health, I would say. I would say weight wise, because I'm learning like the way I was like 5 years ago when it comes to like my mental state when it comes to work, like exercise and food. So my diet kind of had to like change to adapt to like my new form, because they say like your body changes every 7 years, like to a different form. So so right now I'm probably on my like 8th phase right now in my life.
Yeah, your cells regenerate.
Yes.
For your full body to regenerate its cells 100%, it's about 7 years.
Yeah, so I want to make sure like the next phase I'm a lot more healthier when I'm going into it. That's been important to me. I'll say the least thing, and this is going to sound very innocuous and probably like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, roaches.
What?
Yes. Because I used to be afraid of roaches, like water bugs. And then as I got older, now it's like, I was like, I had to break like that curse of like being afraid of water bugs. And I just saw one and stepped on it. And it like magically broke the curse. Now I see a water bug, it'll be crawling on my hand like randomly. Like if I'm like outside where I randomly see one I'm trying to kill it, it'll be like right here. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? And I'll be like,
Yo, what projects you chilling at that you're like
Crawling on your hand.
crawling on your hand, just picking up roaches and crawling on your hand?
I'm not saying they are crawling on my hand. If they crawl on my hand.
if.
Oh, come
Ain't
on,
that
man.
dirty?
You,
The
My
fuck?
man,
nah, you
the
ain't.
way
I
you
ain't hear
said
the
it.
if. I ain't hear the if.
There's an if.
It was probably
There's
a
an
little
if.
too light. I don't know.
There's an
My bad.
if.
My bad.
I heard
I'm
you
not
right.
just picking up
I'm
roaches,
just saying,
letting them
it
crawl on
sounded
my
like
hand.
You've done this before.
No.
And they just be rolling on my hand and shit.
There was one time in Puerto Rico, me and my dad was sitting in the front, and like a water bug flew up right in my dad's face, and it was like so quick how he did it. It was like hey, yeah, man.
Hey, what's up, motherfuckers?
Like,
Welcome to Puerto Rico,
it
bitch.
was like a drive, like a flyby.
Flyby.
Like, what's up, nigga?
Damn, I can't, man. That's terrifying to me.
So I would say that's like the least
clean
thing
your
scary.
house, damn it.
Man.
Clean your house.
Sometimes if your house is too clean,
Yo, I've been to
They like moisture.
Like moisture.
Listen, I've been to the grittiest of projects, and I found apartments that are so clean that you'll never find not a roach, not a rat, not a fucking insect. And you love going there because it's so clean. And then, of course, the neighbor next door is a whole different story. As soon as you fucking try to turn the light switch on, the motherfuckers are scattering. you
Scattering like roaches.
Clean your motherfucking house, damn it.
They do come over. How about you? What has become more important or less important?
More important has become peace, being comfortable with chilling and doing something you love to do. For example, me producing music. that's my peace. That's my comfort. For some people, it's sitting down reading a book. For some people, it's baking. Some people, it's writing, singing. Have that moment. Like, make sure you get those moments, because that's very important. So I try to do that more and more and more every day. What I do less is fucking worry about it. Nothing that doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is fucking love, your family. Stop worrying about the fucking anything else, yo. Like, fuck that shit. Focus on your immediate surroundings, your immediate family, your immediate close connections.
The moment.
Be present. Don't fall for the fucking hypnotizing news and feeds, people scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Like, oh, that shit is just a fucking hypnotizing zombieism. You know what I'm saying? Like, be present. Love yourself. Love your family. That's it. Love, baby.
Love.
More love, less bullshit.
That's it. Love. This is the last question.
Oh, boy.
For each of you, please.
I'm drunk. I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
With everything you guys are doing, overall life goals, with the yo-yoing, with the music, and whatever other aspirations you have, overall life goals, family, success, business, whatever, just overall.
I would like to have a very successful, balance with my yo-yoing and my music, to be able to kind of do a yo-yo shows for kids, to be able to do a lot of charities, fundraisers, go to a lot of different schools and teach kids how to yo-yo, mainly the daytime, a weekend program for schools, and then at night do my music thing, I'll yo-yo in a school in the Bronx, and then I have a headlining show at Barclays later on that evening. I will want my family, my parents are going to try to they are moving to Florida next year. I wish them the best rest of their lives with each other. My sister is pregnant. She's going to be an uncle for the first time.
Uncle
Rich.
Congratulations. Hey. Yo, you know how much that kid is going to love your yo-yoing?
Hell yeah.
Yep. So that's really dope. I can't wait for
that's the best
be the first uncle, first time uncle. So it's going to be dope. And, hopefully, build with my significant other and, have our own, doing our own thing, our family, just being great and trying to be the most awesome human being, learn every day, grow every day, and try to, absorb as much life as I can until, the lights turn off.
You touched on everything but music. What's your goal with the music?
Oh, the music, I did. I said, and I want to be rocking on Barclays.
I take that back. You did say that.
I did say that.
That covers it all. That means I'm a motherfucker.
All right, if you wanted me to
multi-million dollar selling.
If you want me to expand on it, then
expand.
I would probably drop maybe 2-3 more albums and. Just go on a nice tour, try to explore the creativity of interesting music videos, maybe do a mix of art with my music and yo-yos all intertwined as one. Have a space where I can help other people be creative as well, and just have a good time and exploring, just being awesome people just like me.
My man, goals.
My goals. Honestly, music-wise, would be keep building here, providing the artists everything they need from A to Z to have their career on and popping. From the creative process to the execution, editing, mixing, mastering, distribution, publishing, videos, graphic design, web, everything, performance, get everything right. Music, we already said that one. But we want to be the A to Z for the artists and then be able to have that in different cities, especially for the touring artists, because a lot of my clients also are touring artists. I want to be able to provide the same services to them in every city, country, you know, possible. Make it worldwide. Franchise.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
We're about to close it off. If you guys can just let the people know how they can find you and any advice you'd like to give the audience.
You can find me everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. It's all the same. Richie Loves Yoyos is spelled RICHIE LUVS, and then, you know, Yoyos. You know, live your life, have fun. And as always, peace, love, and yo-yos to you all.
You can find me at Coalishun, COALISHUN, on YouTube, SoundCloud, IG, Facebook. It's the same name. Across the board, everywhere. Not there yet. Maybe it's a new market over there that we could profit off of. But hardest
Lube Tube.
No. You know, aside from that, Cauze. Or at the Cauze.
Yes, the Cauze. But with a Z.
At the Cauze.
With a Z.
CAUZE. But the Coalishun one is the main one, you know. The Cauze is the more personal one.
Coalishun.
But, you know, got the stickers, coalishun.com.
Mm-hmm.
We want to work. And we want to work with all types of artists. We want to work with artists that want to work. You know.
To get available, hit them up.
We ain't looking for people just want to hit the studio and spend a couple of hours just being in the studio, just to be in the studio. Nah, we're actually working. We're producing tracks from start to finish every way possible till it's perfect for you, and then we mix and master it till it's perfect for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we make sure it's perfect 3 times over, you know? And we love what we do. It's a passion for us. We have fun in every step. Whether it's the music videos or the production part of it, or a writing session or a mixing session. Sometimes we do photo shoots and graphic design sessions, like to make the album covers. We have fun. Yeah. And we just want to be able to provide that to other artists and wherever we can, worldwide.
Worldwide. Coalishun.
And it's starting here, right here in the Yonkers and the Bronx, NYC, you know, and we build from here and we build everywhere.
Yonkers love. Isaac, the best engineer in the world. Richie Yoyo, the best yo-yoer and rapper in the world. Thank you very much for watching. Peace and love.
Yes, sir. Spark change right now.